In the previous lessons, we've explored the core principles of technical analysis and how they form the foundation of our swing trading strategy at Morpheus Trading Group. Now, we're ready to dive into one of the most powerful concepts that truly sets our methodology apart: relative strength. Relative strength is a way to compare the performance of an individual stock, cryptocurrency, or any other financial asset to the broader market or its sector. Relative strength analysis is one of the top techniques we use at MTG in our trade selection toolbox. Our focus on relative strength is also one of the unique hallmarks of the MTG strategy since 2002. Many traders overlook the importance of relative strength analysis, but besides price and volume, relative strength is one of the most reliable indicators we have. It helps us identify the leaders, those stocks that are outperforming and showing strength even when the overall market is struggling. Think of the financial markets like a classroom. In any given class, there's always going to be those students who manage to perform better academically than everyone else, regardless of the subject's difficulty. They might face challenging assignments or complex topics, but they still manage to lead and outperform their classmates. Well, in the stock market, these leaders that outperform are stocks with high relative strength, the ones that consistently outpace the broad market, even during market downturns or periods of high volatility. Relative strength is a cornerstone of the MTG strategy. We firmly believe that focusing on buying the leaders rather than the laggards is crucial for maximizing our potential profits and minimizing our risk. Always buy leaders, not laggards. This is not just a catchy phrase. It's our core philosophy that's guided our trading decisions at MTG for over 2 decades. By consistently focusing on the strongest stocks in any given market condition, you put the odds in your favor and position yourself for success. Back in March 2020, stock markets around the world crashed as investors panicked over the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. However, despite intense selling pressure in the U.S. stock market, a handful of stocks not only ignored market weakness, but actually scored explosive gains. Take a look at the daily chart on your screen. Earlier in your course, we said that we use line charts rather than candlesticks when comparing the performance of 2 different assets. This is where our preference for line charts comes into play when analyzing charts for potential relative strength. The blue line shows the performance of Zoom, maker of the now famous video meeting platform. The pink line compares the relative performance of the S&P 500, a benchmark index of 500 stocks that's a great indicator of how U.S. stocks are performing overall. When comparing more than one asset on a line chart, we can also set the scale on the right of the chart to show the percentage change of each rather than the price. In just over 2 months, notice that Zoom exploded more than 100% higher, while the S&P 500 was basically flat. As lockdowns were implemented and remote video meetings became the norm during the COVID days, Zoom's video conferencing platform saw a monstrous surge in demand, causing its stock price to skyrocket. This is the power of relative strength in action. It helps us identify the stocks that are most likely to perform well, even in challenging market conditions when everything else is going down. Throughout this lesson, we'll explore the concept of relative strength in depth. You'll learn how to identify it, how to use it to find the strongest potential buy setups, and how to incorporate it into your own swing trading strategy. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to understand the core principles of relative strength and why it's essential for successful swing trading. You'll be able to identify the stocks and assets that are showing the most relative strength in any given market condition. And you'll be able to use relative strength to look for potential market shifts and sector rotations. Finally, you'll learn how to incorporate relative strength analysis into your own personal trading plan, alongside other key tools and techniques. As we progress through this lesson, keep an open mind and be prepared to challenge your assumptions about what makes a stock or asset worthy of your attention. Our goal is to provide you with a comprehensive understanding of relative strength and how it can be applied to your trading, regardless of your current level of experience. So embrace the power of relative strength and you'll be well on your way to taking your swing trading to the next level.